Days. Conversation often centers on prevention in schools, and most recently the newly released documentary called Bully. It's a topic you can't talk to your kids enough about, and Steve Snyder with Tiger Rock Martial Arts in High Point is addressing the issue head on. He joins us now live. Steve, we appreciate your time talking with us this morning. We know you have a lot going on there this morning. What do you have going on there this weekend?
We have a bully prevention program to help bring awareness to the community and other kids, and to give tips for parents on things they can do with kids to help them be aware and things that they can do in case of a situation arises.
That's a fantastic opportunity that folks have to do this with. What can we see this morning, and how is it going to look like what you'll address this weekend?
Well, one of the things we want to make sure is that kids are knowing that they're not going to fight. I mean, the idea is that how can they avoid a bully, and certain things they can do is one is that Devin here is going to be walking down, and he's got his head down, his hands in his pocket, which makes him somewhat attractive to a bully. Jared steps in, and as the bully, what Devin wants to do as soon as he's approached is he wants to keep his head up, make eye contact, step back into a defensive posture. Now, this sort of can deter the bully. Devin can run away if he needs to. He's in a better position. But if Jared decides as a bully to encounter him and shove him to the ground, then what Devin is practicing is getting into a position where the bully's not going to jump on him. And then Devin can get up in base and then escape if necessary.
That's a great
some
move.
Of the things.
Yeah, it's a great move, and we're going to see more of that from you this morning. Tell me really quickly what people can do to get a spot in this class to learn more about that this weekend.
Well, all they have to do is just call the Academy at 869-8399, and then it's open to all the community. We have two different age groups, one from 6 to 11, and then one from 12 to 15, based on their age and the things that we're going to discuss for them. And so it's free to the community, and then come in. It's a 1 hour, and we encourage parents to come along too, because we're going to provide tips to them that they can do to talk with their kids. Well,
hey, I appreciate you sharing that with us this morning, and the good news is we've got you sticking around for a couple more segments so we can see more of those tips. All right, it is on Triad.com. Everybody's talking about gas. Everybody should be talking about bullying. It should be on everyone's radar when it comes to our kid these days. It's an issue that can't be pushed aside. Steve Snyder with Tiger Rock Martial Arts in High Point is passionate about this discussion and doing something about it. He joins us live now. And Steve, you're doing something this weekend to get parents and kids educated.
Yes, sir. We're working on helping out kids and parents to be aware about bullies and different situations that are happening in schools.
Tell me a bit about what you guys are doing.
Okay, well, one of the things is that we wanted to help our kids be confident and to be able to get away from a situation. One of the things here is that Jared in the red is trying to grab Brandon, and Brandon is slapping his hand away to try to stop him from grabbing. If he does grab, and then he's able to try to just rip his hand off and then just try to get away. And then over here, Devin's just practicing with the girls on grabbing the wrist, and they're just escaping. So different things that they can do, that's what we call non-aggressive use of force. So they're forcefully being able to get away from the situation.
It seems like a lot of what they're doing is physical, but is there a mindset that goes into getting the kids prepared for this as well?
Yes, there is. It's a lot about what we want to be able to do is develop the confidence in kids to be able to encounter the situation and be able to get away. And that's the thing. Confidence is a really big key.
Why is this such an important issue to you?
I'm sorry, say that again?
Why is this such an important issue for you?
Well, because when kids go to school, you want them to be able to focus on their learning. You want when you take away their self-empowerment, then everything else starts to go away. They're dealing with other kids, their relationships, and with their academic grades itself.
Yeah, absolutely. There's a lot at stake. So tell us how we can all get involved in being a part of that this weekend.
I'm sorry, say that again?
Tell us how we can all get involved in being a part of your clinic this weekend.
Okay, all they have to do is call 869-8399. Give us a call at any time. We're taking appointments now. We have two different classes, one from 6 to 11, and then one for 12 to 15-year-olds. And they're both going to be specifically on their age, gender of what they're doing. Fantastic,
and we'll make sure we get some information on that on Triad.com. That's bullying. You can't talk about it with your kids enough. And Steve Snyder with Tiger Rock Martial Arts is in High Point. He's been talking with us this morning about the issue and about something that's happening this weekend to help kids and parents, too, be prepared to deal with bullying. Hey, Steve.
Hey, how are you doing this morning?
I'm good, thanks. I appreciate you being here with us to talk about this. What's happening this weekend?
Well, what we're doing is we're hosting a free seminar workshop for kids and parents to discuss bullying and things to bring awareness and how to approach and deal with it.
You know, these kids you have with you this morning have done a great job of demonstrating some tactics and techniques. What are some we can have a look at now?
Well, right now what we're doing is predominantly we want to remind our kids that they're not trying to fight. What they're doing is what we use, like this term, non-aggressive use of force. So where the one bully here is grabbing the kid by the head, he's learning to escape by taking him to the ground and getting up. And then the other kids over here are working where somebody gets on top of them, then they can bridge, roll, and then get to their knees. So just different little techniques they can do to escape the situation if it becomes physical.
How just vital are these techniques for kids these days?
It's very important because kids got to have the confidence that they know that they can get away from an aggressive situation. They want to have that confidence.
What can parents learn from this event that's happening this weekend?
Well, the thing is that when parents want to try to become aware by talking with kids. I mean, not just talking, but listening to the things that they're seeing at school and that they're encountering, and then use on their phrase to be able to help them know how to work through the things that they're encountering.
And give me the very quick rundown on how we can get involved this weekend.
This weekend, just simply call 869-8399. Give the Academy a call. We're taking sign-ups on the phone. The slots are filling up pretty quickly, and we want to try to get as many people in as possible and expose it to the community.
Absolutely. Well, Steve, we appreciate you sharing that expertise with us this morning and with the community over the weekend. Appreciate your time.
Thank you, sir, very much.
All right, 7:26 now.